What's up, guys? Welcome back to a FIFA 21 icon review. We have here mid-icon Van Basten, the 91 rated. A little bit less pace, a little bit less physicality, but an absolutely fantastic shooter of the ball, just like he was in the old days. And still a very good dribbler on top of that as well. So let's take a look at the team that we were using with him. So we had Aspas in behind us as a sort of second striker role. Hazard played as a free roamer. Valverde and Llorente were basically just the destroyers in the middle of the park, and Militao is being replaced for Hadu at some point, so we'll get into this straight away with the review. So one thing I've noticed with Van Basten is just his incredible shooting ability. It's one thing that just you cannot get over. That sort of goal is exactly the thing I'm talking about. He's got an insane shot on him. It is so good, so accurate. And this one, I was so gutted not to score this one in his very first game. Bang, post, and out to the keeper. I could not have been more devastated by that one, but that just shows how easily it is for him to get a shot off in a situation where you probably wouldn't even think about doing it, especially this year where long shots aren't as good. He still does the job. He's getting involved in the build-up play there as well, but also shows off his fantastic positioning. He's always in the right place for me on these sorts of attacks, and that's the reason why I've been loving using him so much. And there you go again, his finishing is almost next to none. You can also get shots away from pretty much any angle. Didn't score that one there, but it does eventually lead to a goal, a little headed goal by Porto. But it's just a great example of how he can easily get a shot away on goal. And he also gets involved in the build-up a lot, a nice little 1-2 here, and a little bit of pace to get away from the defender there, showing that you don't need 95 pace. You know, I think with Hunter he's got like mid-80s pace, and it's just enough for him to burst out of defenders there, as you can see. You know, he's not struggling for pace there, and once he gets in front of it, his composure and his finishing means it's going in the back of the net. So I won't worry too much about his pace when it comes to him. And in the very first Rivals game that I played with him, gets himself a hat-trick and could have had another one if it wasn't for the goalposts being a little bit unkind to him. You know, but this is just the sort of player he is. He's absolutely fantastic. And it gets to the point where I just shoot with him wherever I can now. And there you go, another example of it. Alisson with a great save to stop him there. But that's the sort of thing with him. If you get the ball out in front of goal, shoot. Because he'll either get a great shot away or force the keeper to parry it. One of the others. And a lot of the time, as you can see, this is now going to be the second goal. A great little twist and turn by Valverde where he just shoots from anywhere and grabs a goal. This one looks like a proper scrappy one, but I'm not going to lie, I'm actually really happy with this sort of thing here. He gets ahead of the man with his positioning, and his finishing's just enough with his weak foot on the turn to get it past the keeper and to make sure it goes in the back of the net before any of the defenders can stop it. So I was actually quite happy with that one. His weak foot, by the way, not to be mistaken, very, very good. Good example of his passing played out. He can put off them little passes quite easily. And another example there of a great shot for Van Basten. And just shooting as soon as you get that open man enables him to easily get, you know, a great shot away and make the keeper parry it. And that's an example of his weak foot not being underestimated. He manages to just get a nice little flick on it, which is just enough for him to curl his foot round the ball and into the back of the net. Now the thing we don't really want to talk about is his heading. This is the best example I've got of his heading, in quotes, ability. It's not great. It isn't great at all. You know, you're not lumping balls into the box with him, which is frustrating at 6'1", 6'2". He will get to some balls ahead of, you know, smaller defenders, but don't be lumping the ball in the box. Simple as that. And again, a great example here of him being able to sort of dance around a little bit. You know, for a man who's not that quick and not that great at dribbling, you would expect him to, he can definitely get it done. And he gets passes away, gets shots away, and he can also set himself for positions like that. You know, great ball control and passing enables him to get that pass out, and the ball control enables him to actually properly stop the ball. And there we go, the last little bit of Rivals action there, a great finesse shot that rocketed against the bar. 12 goals and 2 assists in 6 games. All but one of those, I believe, was squad battles, was Rivals, sorry, and he didn't even score in that squad battles game. So An absolutely fantastic scorer in Rivals. That 4-star weak foot is not to be underestimated. Now, just a little bit here for you, some squad battles. I know it's only squad battles, but amazing. I have to show you some of these goals because they were absolutely fire. You know, no keeper's saving that, whether it's Rivals, Weekend League, squad battles. They're just not saving it. Another example, fantastic finesse. Pretty much first time. Was it first time? Or did he get a touch? No, he gets puts a little double touch there before swerving that, and look at the amount of curve on that ball. Absolutely fantastic at that sort of thing. But it gets even better. It was quite scary how much Van Basten was enjoying himself in this game. Weak foot there, non-existent. There's no such thing as a weak foot with him. So there just isn't such thing. And this is my favourite goal with him. Flick up, bang, volley reminiscent of the volley he scored for the Dutch national team in the Euros. An absolutely wonderful goal there to top the lot, and that is the sort of thing he can do. And that's why in this review I've been saying time after time, just give him the ball in a position to shoot and he will score. So there you go. In the end he has 85 acceleration and 88 sprint speed, so that's about 86, 87 pace. Absolutely fantastic player. Would 100% recommend him if it goes down just enough. I paid 350,000, probably a little bit of an overpay, which is on PS4, PS5. I would wait until he goes down a little bit more. We know that Crash could potentially be coming soon, early January, if he drops to like 250, 275. Definitely a great player if you enjoy using those sorts of players that, you know, have a decent close control, fantastic shot on them. Those sorts of players. If you like taking shots with your players from any angle, that sort of thing, Van Basten's your guy. Good positioning, decent pace, fantastic shooting, as you can see, and he can even whip out the old classic highlight reel volleys. So definitely, if he does drop, I think worth the coins. I've had so much fun using him, and that is it for now, guys. I will see you next time. Take care.